Hello, Luverne High School students. 2 months ago, we started hearing more and more news on a strange virus making its way from a foreign country to our shores. The news was scary, but it seemed somewhat far off and avoidable. Then 6 weeks ago, the unimaginable happened. Our school was shutting down for a couple weeks in preparation for distance learning. While the 2 weeks for you were a welcome break, many of you loathed the thought of being away from your friends, teachers, classroom, sports, plays, speech, and many other normal activities for a continued 4 weeks. Begrudgingly, though, you took on the challenge and took what you knew of a normal classroom where the teachers were readily available and adapted to a classroom where you might have to wait for an email reply or have technical problems video conferencing. Still, many of you have persisted and have even excelled to push yourself in the learning in this new way. I, like many of my fellow teachers, went into the education field because I loved working with kids. The excitement of helping a student solve a problem and seeing the satisfaction on their face was purposeful. To see students challenge themselves to take tasks larger than they had ever attempted and to come away with success. To see them compete in athletic and academic arenas. And most importantly, to build relationships with the many, and some extending even for a lifetime. During this pandemic, as educators, we took the only thing we knew of working face-to-face and transformed it into a virtual platform. The excitement of teaching you the plethora of wonderful information from science, math, social studies, English, PE, art, shop, computers, languages, and more has now significantly been reduced. The tactics we have used to connect and inspire has drastically changed as we are trying to adapt to virtual inspiration. But not seeing you on a daily basis and interacting has been the most challenging thing during this time. We don't get to see your smiles, offer the high fives, listen to your stories, and share in laughter. It's safe to say that we are all struggling and wish for the days past. However, here we are, and even if we don't like it, we need to find the strength to make the most of it. I know you've heard by now, but unfortunately our distance learning will extend through the rest of the school year. Our last day of school is Friday, May 22nd. So with 4 weeks down and 4 weeks to go, we are at the midpoint of distance learning. Spring has definitely arrived, and with being home, it will be a challenge to remain focused on schoolwork, sticking to a schedule and finishing strong. So things to think about as we finish up the school year. If you haven't written out a schedule of your classes, make sure you do so. Earlier in my Principal Johnson Google Classroom, I gave you a sample and a template to do that with. If you have one, stick with it. One thing that helps the mind is routine. So getting into one and staying with it is important. Check your email every day, and every day, check it often. Also, you must reach out to your teachers through email, phone, or Zoom office hours. Please connect with them because those are going to be the important conversations and the necessary clarification you will need to continue to be successful. This is a new way of doing things, and so obviously you need to be able to adapt to that and be able to know how to do it in a virtual way. Have study partners as well that will hold you accountable. Someone else is in your class that you can bounce ideas off of, or if you have questions, that it might be an easy person to be able to go to. Also today, teachers will be posting midterm grades under semester progress grade 3. These grades are representative of the work that you have completed during this distance learning time. It is not factoring in your third quarter grade. Your final semester grade will be a compilation of everything though. So if your grade is lower than anticipated, don't lose heart, but communicate with your teacher. This communication will be helpful for both you and the teacher as we are all learning and adapting to this new norm. Coming up this Friday and next Monday, May 1st and 4th, you will not have instruction or assignments sent to you. They will be non-instructional days. You can work on assignments and submit if you need to do so though still at that time. Though this pandemic has caused much destruction, a positive that has come out of things is our building construction has ramped up, helping our timelines in hopes that all the classrooms will be finished when we return next fall. The old senior hallway is nearing completion with what will be the new offices. The north wing is completely demoed and getting ready for walls to be put up. The south wing is getting ready to be demoed at this point in time as well. Some of the progress also is being made in the new Commons Performing Arts Center and hoping that that will continue on. In closing, I hope that you are all well. Please continue to do the things to keep yourself safe and healthy, as well as those around you. Enjoy the weather, get outside, connect with friends in appropriate ways, spend quality time with your family, and find and reflect on the many good things that we have still here in life. We appreciate you all, miss you, and certainly desire to help in any way that we can to help you and us all get through this. I want to close with a senior quote from this year. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. And how appropriate of a quote that is at this point in time. So be the good. Be the good every day. Be the good every minute. And excel and push yourself and do what you can, especially in these next 4 weeks. Students, thank you for the opportunity of working with you. Take care and God bless.